Ever feel like you're running faster and faster, but not actually getting anywhere? That's the 9 to 5 treadmill. You wake up, you go to work, you get paid, you spend, you repeat. And no matter how hard you run, the wheel just keeps spinning. But here's the truth. You don't escape the treadmill by running harder. You escape by stepping off. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you a simple stick-figure roadmap to financial freedom. You'll learn how to spot the rat race trap, how to rewire your money mindset, how to climb what I call the asset ladder, and how to use one ridiculously simple money system to get started this week. No jargon, no fluff, just a clear path off the wheel. The rat race loop. Let's start with the trap. Most people live in what I call the rat race loop. Here's how it works. You earn money, you pay bills, you upgrade your lifestyle, maybe a new phone, a better car, a bigger apartment, and then suddenly your expenses rise to match your income. That's called lifestyle creep. The more it creeps, the more trapped you are, because now you need that paycheck just to keep things afloat. Stop working, even for a month, and the panic sets in fast. Here's the scary part. Entire industries are built to keep you in this loop. Banks want you borrowing. Advertisers want you buying. Employers want you dependent. And most people? They just keep running on the wheel thinking the answer is a promotion or a raise, when really all that does is build a faster treadmill. The wealth mindset shift. Now, here's the first step toward freedom. A mindset shift. The average person spends first, and if anything is left over, maybe they save. Wealthy people flip that script. They build assets first, and they let those assets pay for the lifestyle later. Think of every dollar you earn as a tiny worker. You can either send that worker to the mall to disappear on stuff, or you can send that worker out into the world to recruit more workers for you. Wealthy people do the second thing. Over time, their little workers multiply, and eventually the money shows up whether they're working or not. That's the power of prioritizing assets first. It's simple, but it's the biggest difference between staying stuck in the rat race and stepping off. The asset ladder. Okay, so how do you actually do this? Let me introduce you to the asset ladder. Think of wealth like climbing a ladder. Each step builds on the one before it. Step 1, skills. This is your foundation. Skills are problem-solving abilities you can trade for money. Design, coding, writing, video editing, sales, even communication. Pick one and start leveling it up. Step 2, cash flow. Once you have skills, you can turn them into money. Freelancing, services, content creation, consulting, it's the starter engine that funds everything else. Step 3, scalable assets. This is where you start building things that don't rely entirely on your time. A digital product, like a course or an ebook. A YouTube channel. A micro SaaS tool. These are assets that can sell while you sleep. Step 4, investments. Finally, you put your money to work in the background. Stocks, index funds, dividend-paying assets, real estate. These keep growing quietly, even if you step away for a month or a year. Here's the beauty. Each step funds the next. Skills fund cash flow funds scalable assets, assets fund investments, and investments, they fund your freedom. The key is not to skip steps. Climb one rung at a time, and suddenly you're higher than you thought possible. Money flow system. Now let's talk about the fuel that makes this ladder climb possible, your money. Most people either don't budget at all, or they overcomplicate it. Here's the system I recommend. 30, 30, 30, 10. 30% for essentials. Rent, groceries, bills, your basics. 30% for assets. This money goes toward things that build wealth, investments, side projects, or tools that create income. 30% for growth, courses, coaching, mentors, books, software, anything that makes you more valuable as a person. 10% for fun. Yes, fun. Travel, hobbies, nights out. Because if you never enjoy your money, you'll eventually sabotage the whole plan. This system keeps your lifestyle in check, grows your skills, and steadily builds assets all without making you feel deprived. It's not about cutting coffee. It's about making sure every dollar has a job that moves you forward. Beginner-friendly assets. All right, let's get practical. What are some beginner-friendly assets you can start building this year? 1. Tiny products. Think $10 ebooks, templates, or guides. Simple to make, quick to sell. 2. Content. YouTube, TikTok, newsletters. Content builds an audience, and once you have attention, opportunities multiply. 3. Services. Freelancing, consulting, coaching. Yes, it's trading time for money at first, but it's a stepping stone to cash flow. 4. Micro SaaS. Small tools or automations that solve one problem well. People happily pay monthly for solutions. 5. Investments. Keep it simple. Index funds or dividend ETFs. They're boring, but boring builds wealth. The important thing isn't choosing the perfect one, it's choosing one. Pick something that excites you, that feels doable, and start. Action challenge. Here's my challenge for you. Take 10 minutes today and pick your first income stream. Just one. Don't research for weeks. Don't drown in options. Write it down and commit, because clarity beats perfection and momentum beats hesitation. One decision can be the first rung of your ladder. You don't escape the 9-to-5 treadmill by sprinting faster. You escape by climbing smarter. Start with skills. Fuel the climb with a 30-30-30-10 system. Build assets one rung at a time until your money works harder than you do. That's financial freedom. If this roadmap gave you clarity, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you there.